you can't be into guns anymore, but you still have to be a weapon guy. What do you pivot to?
Guns as in like legal definition of firearm? Or
firearms. Okay. You can't use firearms anymore, not even flintlock.
Damn, because I was going to go black powder because black powder is kind of fun.
Nope.
Cannons work. Those are kind of cool.
That's fuck. No.
I would have. I mean, archery, like the nice, like the $3,000 bows and shit like that. I don't have any skill in them, but I've shot them before, like buddies and whatnot. And they're shot buddies bows, not shot buddies with them, but they're pretty fun. I would probably get into that. Those are kind of neat.
Air guns are crazy.
Air guns are wild.
Still a gun, yeah.
Oh no, you get around everything like flintlock.
Not in this fucking question I made up.
Never mind. There's some wild air guns. I don't know what the cutting edge of that shit is, but just it like shoots through the years. I remember seeing that thing that shot arrows.
Is that what they're allowed to have in? Did we talk to Finn about that? That he can have air guns.
They do a lot of air guns over there. You can have Finn's rich enough to have real guns, but in the UK. But
well, even then, I don't. They're kind of limited to like shotguns and hunting rifles, right?
I don't know, rules and restrictions, I think, over there. Like there's something that people don't realize is in any country, pretty much, if you have enough money and connections, you can get whatever you want. You're just going to have to pay out the ass for it. Like, because they just like when they film movies in the UK, those prop houses are using real guns a lot of the time. They're real machine guns that are like blank adapted and whatnot. But, there's some license that has to exist to let that, be owned.
Yeah, because there's an industry for it. Like there's a proper reason to possess those things.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure there's all sorts of antiquity laws and collection clauses and such over there so that rich folks can just have their fancy shotguns. I do that fox hunt all the time. Where are those guys getting their guns?
They're just, yeah, you're right. I imagine fox hunting is for very rich people, right?
I would imagine that's how it's always been displayed, because I see those people trying to like break the fox hunt up for the good of the fox. Yes, I do kind of. I don't like when you have an animal captured and then we're going to.
That fox is a notorious rapist. He's known across the fox world.
He can't keep getting away with it.
He's the fucking Harvey Foxstein. He's abusing all of these foxes.
Why would you want to kill a Jewish fox?
Oh God.
Well, he's a molester fox.
Oh.
Look at you with your affirmative action now. Looking at the non-action, huh? Yeah, I don't care for that. No, I think foxes are fine to be killed. What do they add to what do they bring to the table?
They're cute as fuck.
I mean, they're cute.
Yeah,
they're like little squeaky dogs.
I don't think the foxes they're killing are that cute though. They're kind of ugly foxes, like
right? They're pretty orange foxes, aren't they? Don't they isn't it a trophy to be had once it's over?
Okay, well, if that's what they're doing, I don't really like it because they're not eating it, right? Really, I guess that's
nobody eats fox.
I know, but that's my actual opinion on hunting. Is like I don't give a fuck as long as you're eating it, but when you stop eating it, it's kind of like
you have to eat it.
I'll make an exception to hogs, like because hogs, especially out here, those are a problem. Like
like, could you eat them if you wanted?
Yeah, and I have. Like, I've done the fox hunt, or it's not fox, excuse me, the hog hunts where like you run dogs, but you kill them with a fucking knife, so you actually have to like pin this thing fucking down, and, like stab it in the heart. But out here we do like night vision shit and whatnot, like just middle of the night, just go out and it's like pest control because these pigs will fuck up. They'll fuck up crops, livestock. If they get into like neighborhoods, they'll gore dogs. Like it's pretty rough out here.
I O.J. Simpsoned a hog over in Houston one night.
You got away with it.
Yeah, I did get away with it. I sawed its head off with a pocket knife. I jumped on its back. Super hardcore. Yeah.
Its head off with a pocket knife. You're there for 2 hours.
Yeah. No, it didn't take long. I stabbed it up first. It'd been shot in the leg, to be fair. So we could catch it. Yeah.
You were hacking at like a hog spine with a.
No, I wasn't trying to take its head off. I saw it from the bottom up until all that was gone because I didn't know how to kill it, and I was afraid it was gonna. It bit me on the inner thigh, and when I took my pants off later, like a little bit, but I had this massive black and blue bruise where it like chomped down on me. This guy was being a bitch. He was the one there to make a video. He was making his gator show shit, and I was like, you know what, man? You know what Gator would do in a situation like this? He wouldn't use no gun. Gator could go in there hand to snout. And at first he was down, but then as soon as the thing made a noise and sort of like charged a little, and he was like, "Fuck this!" So he noped out. It was lame. That was a fun video, though.
Good for you for being brave, murdering that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How big was the knife?
It was not big enough.
Oh God. Yeah.
It was not big enough. It was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inch blade.
I'm pretty sure I could tell this story. So when we went, it was me, Donut, and Scott from Kentucky Ballistics. We all went down to do the same knife hunt. And when I got mine, you know, it was like 250 pounder or something like that, 250, 300 pounds, something like that. So stabbed it, died pretty quick. Like, cause if you get right in the heart, like under the armpit, it's that nice, good red chunky blood. You can tell you get that arterial blood. So like it bleeds out very quick. And it's, you know, it's relatively speaking, when you're talking about hunting, like pretty quick way to kill the animal.
Yeah.
Cody, when he got to his, yeah. See, it was a big motherfucker. This was like an angry one that they were like, "Oh yeah, that one. I'm glad we're killing that one. That dude's a piece of shit. Like he's an angry
nickname."
Old man.
Yeah,
yeah. Like the guys who were running like the reserve or whatever, like knew that one. They fucking hated him. Like he had taken a shotgun. El Diablo.
Yeah.
Like they found there was buckshot in his fucking shoulder and those little armor pads when they
scarred veteran
took it apart. But yeah, he jumped on there and went to stab it, and I'm recording him too because like for his video stuff. And he just keeps stabbing it in the same place. And the knife is just barely not long enough to get to the heart. So after like a minute, just him like stabbing this thing, it's squealing. There's blood everywhere. I'm just like with the camera, like, oh, okay,
like a sharpened.
That's what Scott did. That's what Scott did with my camera. I'm still mad about it.
So he prison shanked him like 15 quick stabs with a shallow knife.
It was way more than 15. Like he was sitting there trying to twist and find like something that would bleed. Eventually the fucker died, but like it was it took a little minute. This guy
1,000 cuts.
Quite too angry to die.
Yeah, I didn't know they did that. That's pretty cool. I've heard of people using lances, and I always pictured like a really cool modern spear. Like an 8-foot, 6-foot spear, but going in with a knife is even cooler. Although, usually knives that are meant to, I don't know, kill a pig are what you would think of as like, what do you call that shit that like mall cops use? Like ninja, like that mall. No.
Yeah.
I mean, like the cat, like mall ninja shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, but you'd actually want a knife that was meant to like stab, like a dagger or something, I guess.
Yeah, it was a big ass Bowie knife, like. You know, maybe.
Oh well, never mind. Long. Jesus Christ!
You know what you could use for pigs is get one of those shark knives, where you stab and then you hit the button and it like kills
the CO2 or whatever.
Yeah, you could probably kill the hog very humanely with that.
Or it would just be messy as fuck.
Yeah.
You just put it in, it just fucking sprays everywhere, just chunks of pig.